VAT war between federal government. Rivers State affected our budget proposal. Bauchi government. Hello, my wonderful people. The Bauchi government is crying out that Newsom Wike did not make them get what they should get. In fact, Wike and Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who started that the money must not be shared, they must not collect money and be shared to the north, affected their budgets. In case you are not aware, the money, most of the money being spent in the north, okay, whether coming from NNPC or anywhere else in the country, is mostly coming on the back, okay, on the back of the south. In case you're not aware, it's mostly coming on the back of the south, and so people are not totally and completely happy. Okay, and when Wike especially took a closer look and saw what happened recently, he was deeply offended. Wike said, "What? You mean that the South will collect money and distribute to the North, while the North keep their money to themselves? Oh, this is a lot of wickedness. It's no small wickedness at all. We cannot let this go on. Why? Why should monkey they walk, babo they shop, they chop? Why should it be like that?" And he said, "You know what? Everybody keep your VAT to yourself. That is the main war that has been on. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details." VAT war between federal government, Rivers State affected our budget. Proposal. Bauchi government. The Bauchi government has said that the disagreement between the federal government and Rivers State over who collects value-added tax affected its projection in the budget proposal for 2022 fiscal year. Speaking with journalists at the Bauchi State House of Assembly shortly after the State Executive Council adopted the budget proposal on Friday, the Commissioner for Budget and Planning, Aminu, said that Governor Bala Mohammed will present the proposed budget before the Bauchi State House of Assembly next week. He noted that further that the Bauchi government will focus on completing all its projects next year rather than embarking on new ones. He said, "We will look at those things that we consider critical to guide us in the budget. Why it would be premature to state amount of the budget as at this stage. We consider a lot of things in arriving at our projection as to the proposed budget. We based our assumption on the oil production benchmark at 1.9 billion barrels per day. We also assume that the crude oil price will remain at $57 per barrel. The fight between the federal government and Rivers/Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu and Wike as to whom is responsible for collecting value-added tax was taken into consideration, and that has affected our projection. We have also defined that our properties and our perimeters around this and what to do if they win the case. Our focus is to try to complete every project that has been started. New projects will only be considered when they become absolutely necessary. We feel that the governors of the South should be considerate in allowing the value-added tax to be shared to all." So this is the intention of the North. They would rather prefer, okay, that Wike and our very own brother consider that, this money should be shared, okay, it should be shared like it's always been. Okay, why Boko Haram are the ones, why they are the ones collecting VAT now and installing their own imam. Okay, why they are the ones collecting VAT. The state governors do not see the reason to collect VAT from some people because they feel that those people cannot, they don't have anything to contribute or bring to the table. They leave the most important thing and they focus on the less important thing. And today we can see what is going on. Anyway, my wonderful people, we cannot continue to pretend and to look at this and say it is a fair square and it must fit a round hole. You see, they say Wike and Lagos State Governor have not allowed them planned accordingly. But we should ask ourselves one very serious question. You are saying Wike, but in your state there are farmers. Why are they not paying tax? Oh, you see where their projection on where they will get money from in the state is on crude oil. That's why if anybody is fighting, kicking, and would not want the South to go for any reason, it's the North. What? The South goes? So what will happen if the South goes? How are they going to survive? How are they going to get the lavish money to spend? And guess what? The people where the very South where this money is coming from, they are languishing and ravaging in poverty because those who are supposed to be their governors, those who are supposed to speak for them, sadly are not. To a large extent, the people, I'm not talking about the governors and the senators, House of Representatives, local government chairman, constituencies, those are not the people. The civilians, those on the streets, okay? And guess what? These people are not asking for too much, if I may plead your indulgence. All they are asking for, should I tell you, let the roads be okay. I don't care who is the president or the governor. Let there be good schools for their children. Okay, so the children are able to go to school and learn. Teachers are paid, they are in class. Okay, the economy should be good. The transport system, good roads, electricity, lights, make light day. They not care who be president, who not be president, who they chop money. Now today they chop the money. Now today they chop them. They don't care. Like on a more serious note, nobody really cares. Okay, if our schools are okay, the roads are okay. There is electricity. People are going about their business. Who cares how much? Who cares who is president or who is governor? Nobody really cares. How many of them have come to the grassroots people, okay, to relate with them and to be able to understand and to be able to say what's happening? I feel your pain. What do we do? How do we achieve this together? How many of them does it? How many of them have what we call a town hall meeting to understand what's going on with the people? How many of them does those things? How many? How many? Put those things in perspective. How many? Questions we must ask ourselves. How many cares for the other man and woman and ensure that there is security? People are able to go to their business, come back at night, come home, have a good sleep, continue their life. I mean, that's all the people are asking for, nothing more. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.